I need you to watch this video. Trigger warning, the following clip is not easy to watch, especially if you're a mother or someone who's ever given birth.
What? How many times have you been pregnant?
3.
Did you see that? Clearly, this mom is in serious distress. I know we just started 2026, and this video is a little heavy to start the year, but I thought it was important to ground us all in the importance of continuing to advocate for mothers and to fight against injustice and bias in our healthcare system so that every mother can survive and thrive because that's what she deserves. Hey friends, it's Toya here at Toya Talks. I'm a wife, mom, and family nurse practitioner, and on this channel, I share wisdom, wellness, and advocacy to support women through every season of motherhood. Many of you may have heard about or seen the video that came out towards the end of last year regarding the woman in Texas in active labor and the horrendous treatment she endured. Watch this clip.
This is your 3rd pregnancy?
Yes!
You have 2 babies
It's
at
in
home?
my ass!
You have 2 babies at home? Who's your doctor?
Lang is her doctor.
She's in active labor, she's screaming, she cannot contain the pain, and this is absolutely an urgent situation. Her care should have been immediately prioritized. She should have been rushed straight back to labor and delivery, not left in a triage waiting area, not being asked intake questions, not sitting in a wheelchair trying to survive contractions. And that part where she says the baby's in her butt, that's basically her saying the baby has descended into the birth canal and that baby's head is right there and it's ready to come out. Let's finish watching.
Y'all treat all your patients like this or just the black ones?
Beverly, this is the first patient for you. Alright, last name is Jones. She's G3P2. I'm not sure when her due date is.
Her due date
You
is the
said it
10th.
was the 10th.
I think her due date is the 10th.
She got 3 pregnancies, 2 babies at home.
2
I bet y'all listen next time. When you found out you was delivering at this hospital, your ass should have changed doctors.
This is absolutely unacceptable. It hurts my heart every time I watch this video. This woman gave birth to her son, baby Cash, 12 minutes after this video ended. 12 minutes. She was in active labor the whole time. She should have been in a birthing room, made as comfortable as possible, connected to whatever necessary monitoring, and surrounded by support from her birth team. Instead, she was left sitting in a wheelchair, being questioned, and her pain wasn't even acknowledged. Imagine being in active labor in a wheelchair. What's even more disturbing is the nurse's response. There's no compassion, no urgency, no human connection. She isn't even looking at her patient. She's just staring at her screen, asking questions, talking on the phone, as though nothing phases her. I have honestly seen people treat animals with much more tenderness than what we see here. And that is the problem. This level of disregard for a laboring woman is not just bad practice. It is inhumane. That nurse was terminated, and honestly, accountability is necessary. But this video reveals something so much bigger than one employee. This is what far too many women and mothers experience in America, especially Black and brown women. Dismissed pain, delayed care, and a lack of basic human dignity. This isn't a one-off, this is a pattern. And this right here is one of the reasons why Black mothers in the U.S. are at least 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes. This is why the United States has the highest maternal mortality rate in the developed world. Because when a mother says, "I'm in pain," she's not believed. When she needs help, she's ignored. When she's showing obvious signs of labor, she's made to wait. So what do we do with this? How do we protect mothers? How do we protect ourselves? First, doulas. If this woman had a doula with her, that doula would have advocated immediately, called for emergency support, and demanded she be taken to labor and delivery. A doula is a trained professional who provides support before, during, and after birth. Doulas don't deliver healthcare services, but they do offer physical and emotional support as well as advocacy during pregnancy and the postpartum period. Advocacy was certainly needed in this situation. And doulas save lives because they know what's normal and what's not, and they don't allow situations like this to continue unchecked. Second, birth support teams. Every mom needs someone educated enough to advocate on her behalf, because when you're in this level of pain, you can't think clearly. This mom did have a family member that was present with her. I believe it was her mom, but that person was not empowered to intervene or advocate on behalf of this mom. Getting your spouse, partner, or other support person involved as part of your birth team and ready to step in to advocate for you is essential. Third, know your birthing options. Certified nurse midwives, birth centers, and supportive OB teams make a huge difference in outcomes. A hospital is not the only place to give birth, and laying on your back in the hospital bed and getting epidurals is also not the only way to deliver. Look into your options for a birth that feels right for you, whether that be working with a midwife and going to a birth center to have a very natural, mom-centered delivery, as well as understanding that if things don't go to plan, what options do you still have? Remember that you always have options, even when things go wrong. You always have a right to be treated with dignity, to have your care explained to you in a way that you can understand, and to be allowed to choose the least amount of intervention that is safe for you and your baby. Fourth, moms and families need to know how to advocate for themselves. The mother accompanying this laboring mom, she recorded it, and that was the right thing by documenting it. But as I previously mentioned, she also needed to feel empowered to say, stop this intake and move her to the back now, to ask for a doctor, to ask for some other intervention, because what was happening was not right. Finally, we need advocacy at a systems level. If you've given birth or know someone who has been mistreated during birth, please speak up. Call your state representatives. Write emails, write letters. You can go right on your state's website and find out who your representative is and how to get in contact with them. Ask your local hospital about their maternal health outcomes. Push for transparency, push for anti-bias training, and push for maternal support legislation in your state. Because change does not happen in whispers and behind closed doors. And it doesn't happen by just sitting back and hoping someone else will do it. It happens when each of us takes action and when communities demand better. As founder and lead practitioner of Mother, Baby, and Beyond, this is why we do the work we do. This is why we show up in the community, why we educate families and advocate for moms. Because no mother should ever be treated like this, and no mother should suffer in silence. We're building a world where mothers survive and thrive. And this video is a grounding reminder of how urgently that work continues to be needed. So now it's your turn. Share in the comments if you've had or know of someone who's had a negative birth experience and how you were able to process that. Did you feel empowered to speak up? Did you follow up or let it go? It's never too late to share your experience and prompt a change. So start today. Finally, if you like what you heard and want more conversations like this, more truth, more education, and more advocacy, make sure you follow, subscribe, and share this video. We speak up for moms because their lives matter, and every mother and her baby deserves to survive and thrive. Until next time, see you on Toya Talks.